The Chinese government, through its ownership of ByteDance, if they wanted to, and ByteDance US were willing to cooperate or forced to cooperate, could they use TikTok to control data on millions of users?
Yes.
Could they use it to control the software on millions of devices, given the opportunity to do so?
Yes.
Could they use it to drive narratives, like to divide Americans against each other? For example, let's say China wants to invade Taiwan, to make sure that Americans are seeing videos arguing why Taiwan belongs to China and why the U.S. should not intervene?
Yes, and I would make the point on that last one in particular that we're not sure that we would see many of the outward signs of it happening if it was happening.
So you're saying you're not a fan of TikTok? That was an exchange between Senator Marco Rubio, the vice chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, and the director of the FBI. And it's clear neither are a fan of TikTok. So why am I showing this to you? Well, it's important to put today's hearing and why they're talking about TikTok so much on Capitol Hill into context. This is all part of a campaign by a lot of lawmakers and the Biden administration to either ban or severely restrict TikTok for you and me. This follows yesterday's announcement by a bipartisan group of senators from this very same Intelligence Committee about a bill called the Restrict Act. I told you all about it in this video yesterday, and it has a real chance of passing. It's not an outright ban of TikTok, but it certainly gives the president and the Commerce Department more power to do just that. Now, while TikTok US says there's basically a wall between US user data and the Chinese government, the US government says no. The laws in China are clear and very different than they are in the United States. If the Chinese government wants something from a private company, like user data, they're going to get it. No questions asked.
Something that's very sacred in our country, the difference between the private sector and the public sector, that's a line that is non-existent in the way the CCP operates.
So you're going to be hearing a lot from lawmakers in the next few weeks about all the dangers they see coming from TikTok. They know this app is super popular among young people, and they know they're going to get a lot of blowback if they just outright ban it. So they're going to try to explain repeatedly, publicly, why they think it's a national security threat. Now here's where things are going to get interesting. The head of TikTok Global will be testifying on Capitol Hill too. He's scheduled to appear before a House committee in just 2 weeks.